This verse that we read is about Peter and a couple of disciple of Christ that they were fishing, as you know.
Hallelujah.
And the first thing that we see and hear is that Jesus asked Peter to use his little boat. It's like heaven asking earth.
Hallelujah.
Jesus belonged to heaven.
Hallelujah.
And Peter is a representation of earth. So we see like heaven asking earth.
Hallelujah.
Heaven.
Hallelujah.
Heaven borrowing from earth. God asking man for a favor. Because you know that Jesus is God.
Amen.
I don't know if you are convinced that Jesus is God.
Amen.
And even when we're talking about the divinity of Christ, which is one of the topic that the devil, is furious when we talk about Jesus' divinity. The devil, through history, is, been attacking this aspect of Jesus, his divinity. And in here, we see like heaven asking man to cooperate. It's not because God doesn't have the resources to initiate or to do whatever he wanted to do. It's because sometimes God allows us to participate in his project.
Amen.
So in here we see Jesus asking Peter, let me use your boat. And I don't know what will be your reaction if God asks you to let him use something that you have. This thing might be your life. Is God asking you to use your life? If you are willing and able to let God use your life. And then when he finished preaching, because the main task of Jesus was preaching, teaching, and healing different diseases from people. Then he came to Peter and he commanded Peter the way that he can catch some fishes. Because Peter, the first voice that I see in this verse is that Peter, refused the Jesus word and say, Master. The English version says, we toiled. And this word, toil, is the Greek word kapiao. Kapiao means we work very hard. We are tired. Emotionally speaking, we are tired. We are discouraged. It's like we've been working all night long. We've been trying every single thing. And the result that we have in here is nothing. In that moment, this is the voice of frustration. When you do whatever God asks you to do, and when you do anything that you think is going to work, but at the end of the day, you realize nothing is working. You've been trying every single thing, but nothing is working.
Hallelujah.
It's like sometimes we try. We put in place different techniques, strategies, but nothing happened.
Hallelujah.
Gloria a Dios.
This is the voice of frustration. Sometimes happen to us.
Amén.
We are frustrated. We are tired. We have not, it's difficult to work when you don't have a secondary plan. And then he says to Jesus, but in your word, he says, Master, which is didaskalos in Greek. And for didaskalo, it means someone who teach, just using a lot of theories. This is the master. And in this occasion, the only thing that Peter identified in Jesus was a master. Someone who is able to teach, to say things, even when you don't understand. And, in some occasion, you need more than a master. You need a man of action. And then he said, Master, we have toiled all night and we have taken nothing. The word here, nothing,